Kind of losing the will to live with this game a bit. Right, that's a bit glitchy there. Seem to be floating stuff. Yeah, it's not all the modder's fault though, because I have not necessarily listened to what it said. So you don't come here if you already got stuff built here. But unless I went back to a really old blinking save, I had no choice but to. I didn't want to come here and delete all my stuff. But I'll be honest, I didn't actually read the description properly. But apparently you shouldn't come here unless you've deleted everything first. So what's all these buttons do? Do these buttons do anything? Let's get it back. Right, kitchen door open. Although when I was in there a minute ago, the kitchen door was already open. Oh, that's open now. Camp door. If I open that or close that? Alright. It's all very confusing, to be honest. Projector. The 9 mercenaries. No idea what that did. Oh, this is films you can watch. Red Death from the Deep, Communist Revenge. The 9 Mercenaries. It's a shame I can't watch them because because I've built here, so it's impossible to watch stuff. Okay, let's go. Alright, I've got the security office key, it looks like. That must have been what I picked up earlier on, a long while back. Okay. Inside the other building. Trouble is, it's all the areas are fenced off. You've got to find keys, and I've not. I mean, oh, preacher. Oh, Bell Star. These must be characters in the actual mod. Oh, I'm taking some red damage. It's quite annoying, the red damage, because I've got my what's it called, the anti-radiation suit on. So you'd think that I wouldn't be taking any red damage, but I'd be wrong if I thought that. Because I am taking red damage. Let's just take some red away. Let's take a red X just for the sake of it. Let's have a bit of food. See how I can eat enough food to get me me encumbrance. It doesn't seem to matter what I eat. I don't get that much health. Alright, let's not. The heck is that?
I don't see anything.
Already dead.
Okay.
What I saw.
Right. Hey, oh, grenade. What the hell threw that?
Huh?
Is that a mine or something? That didn't. Let's see if I can talk to this preacher.
Let's do this.
No. Can't talk to this preacher. There's someone called Long Shadow around as well. Rose done. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, I can't interact with any of these people. Oh, I seem to have locked the kitchen again, did I? Oh no. Okay, not that it matters. Can I get out of here?
Can't pick this.
This requires a key. Is there a key around here anywhere?
What the hell was that?
What's that noise? Let's do this.
Hiding from me? That ain't
Long Shadow. Long Shadow looks like he's wearing Grogneck's clothing. Right, obviously, right. Nashto Aitot. It's the name and a half.
Oh no.
There's some interesting characters here. Of course, being the PS4, you can't interact with any of the Mad Dog Cannon. Is this my imagination, or is the... Surely that's not correct. Are you really meant to be that tall, you're meant to be that short? Or is that some kind of crazy mess up with the... No, you are definitely a tall one, and you're... Yes. Wow. Well, but I can't actually interact with any of them, which is a shame. But to be expected with the... Oh, there's that big growling again. Why is my settler... Why is my settler against me? I didn't do nothing to them. I didn't accidentally hit them, did I, with anything? I guess I can't shoot through that window. Okay, these are obviously the bunk houses for the prisoners. The prisoners' bunks. Right, there's a lot of settlers here already. I'm surprised they've not taken out these, they've been here all this time. These settlers, surely in the story they would have taken out the enemies that were here. The ghouls. Or the unhappy... or murderous guests, or whatever they were described as. They've done a pretty good job of taking them out for me. Yeah. This must be some potent radiation if it's affecting me.
Yeah?
Hey there.
Huh?
There's not going to be much point of having an anti-rad suit, whatever. It's going to be kick the crap out of me, even with the... Oh well. Lucky got plenty of stuff. It's certainly... But it's kind of thinking about it. If you're a builder, then as soon as you come to this place, you're going to start building. That's what I always do. As soon as I come here, I build. It's one of the earliest places you find as well. So you think if you came here earlier on, before you built here and was using this mod, I think how few radexes you'd probably have, and how few radaway, it would be quite difficult, or very difficult. And I'm not sure. Well, this is obviously something I built here. I don't know what is that. What I built here, or has this been built here by the? I don't remember this being as part of my building, unless some of the floor has been taken away here. Maybe some of the ground has been levelled out by this mod. Yeah, it's a shame that I've, for the purposes of reviewing this mod, that I've built here, because it really messes up the review, doesn't it? Right, there's definitely some big monster here. I can hear the noise it makes. Yeah. Oh, is that the settler shooting at me again? Is that my settler attacking me? Oh, don't kill my settlers. I don't care if they are attacking me, don't kill my settlers. I don't know why they're attacking me for. I didn't throw a grenade, did I? Unless I threw a grenade by accident. At the time when there was a grenade suddenly being thrown. Did I accidentally throw it out myself? And that's why my settlers are against me? Yeah, most perplexing mystery. I don't have my settlers and my thinking, and these people here killing each other. Yeah. Right, definitely, whatever you do, don't have anything built here. That's all I can say really. I can't really do a proper review of this. It's because of the fact I've got something already built here. It just makes it a complete mockery really. Yeah.
Have it yours.
Yeah. But regardless, I've not found any hide or hair of any other keys. I think I'm gonna have to give this mod a...
What's that
I'm
noise?
gonna have to quit on this mod now. Couldn't find any of the keys, and I've made it into an impossible to navigate hellhole really. Right now, little Miss Hack and Slash is getting involved with some fighting with people.
Here we go.
Time to end this.
And I can't really see any enemies.
What just happened?
Take some more rat away. I've got no clear objective now. I don't know what I'm heading towards. Can't see there's anything else to look at. Oh, there's a rotten guest up here, is there? It's weird. It looked like it hit him. It didn't do any damage. I've been up there, so I don't know if nothing really to see. I assumed because when you go to early one, it talks about an evil scumbag that was brought here. Named after one of the Lovecraftian books. Was it Dunwich? I think it was Dunwich.
You hear about that
farm run by ghouls?
So I assumed that I'd bump into him in some kind of monstrous manner. Yeah, this is all floating because obviously some of the ground's been taken out. By this model for... Yeah, so this Dunwich, I think it was.
Lost
I
track of how
assumed I was going to encounter them. Bloody out of puff now.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Yeah. Seems to be a tree growing for this bit. Oh, get out of the way, guys. Come on. Out of the way, out of the way.
Farming's as honest work gets.
No, I'm out of puff because of you. Confusing. Right, let's make another jetpack armor. So I can at least get around. Right, now will I get that thing? Right, well, I put jetpack on one before, even though I had a radiation suit on, suddenly the radiation spiked, even though I had a radiation suit on underneath the power armor. Yeah, look. Massive radiation spike, so you can't wear radiation, you can't wear jetpack armor, you can't wear any armor. This is crazy. I'm pretty sure when you do the glowing sea, they tell you to put bloody well power armor on. So this is some kind of weird, I didn't catch any reference to it in the mod so far, but I just, I don't even know. I'm kind of giving up hope now. But I can't see there being any other encounters here. So if I was going to meet that Dunwich guy, the psychopath who committed the massacre at this place, then I can't see any way to actually find them. I thought I'd use my jetpack armor and I could travel around more. But I don't know if there's anything to see. Oh, don't know if there's anything else to see. And to be quite frank, I am no longer bothered. But I would definitely say check this mod out though. If you haven't got anything already built here, then it's got to be better, isn't it? But if you've got something that's extensively built here like I have, maybe the only little bit built here might be alright, but the amount of extensive building I've got here, it's crazy. And I couldn't find the other key. I don't know where I've gone wrong. Normally keys jump out at you, don't they? But I just could not find another key. That swipe card I think enabled me to lift up that spinning building top, which I have no idea what the function of that was meant to be. Right, this bit in the middle here was built by me, so that's just I'm not seeing any explanations either, any explanation as to why the water level has risen here. I don't know. Is this an underground? Oh, is this the original pool that's in there? No, it's not, because my water purifiers are in that original pool. Oh, I don't know. Where's the right? Yeah, the original little building that's here is gone. Yeah, I can't see that there's anything else for me to defeat. And I heard a couple of like loud growling noises, like maybe there was a super mutant behemoth around or something. But I can't see. I think I've been everywhere. Power station, facilities management, security office. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been everywhere. I just assumed there was going to be like more of a story element to it, and I was going to encounter the Dunwich, whatever his name was. Maybe I've blocked it somewhere with stuff that I have got here. I don't know.
Yes.
It's a shame.
This is bullshit.
And this person is just crazy. You can't talk to anybody here. I suppose
Hey.
Yeah?
that's not the mod developer's fault. This is just weird though. You'd think there'd be like some kind of story involved as to why these people are here. And why didn't they open up all these doors? They've been living here all this time. This tall unit could have climbed over the fences. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've investigated everywhere and... Oh, what's that? Is that key? Oh my god, administration key stuck on some... No, what one was it? What doors was the administration key opening again? Can't... This big lit up hole here makes you think it goes down into something. Is it only lit up because of that bones that are in it? It's taking me down underneath there, isn't it? Right, I found an administration key. There, that doesn't. That's. I need a patrol key, don't I, to go around these places.
No way to pick this.
Yeah, I need a patrol key. Oh, look at the blinking radiation. Now the radiation has gone up. Bloody hell! You would think that a I don't know what I was going to say now. You think a badge suit would enable you to take practically no radiation or zero radiation, but that is not the case. Much to my annoyance. Yeah, and it's. I suppose if I'd got the game properly, I'd have the control key by now. Instead of being stuck here, unable to get out. Now I can go through that kitchen area again, can't I? So I think I'm going to do now. The stuff I hadn't built here myself didn't get in the way. Past that giant.
Yes.
Maybe it's through here, isn't it? Right. Right, does my key open this door? Yes, the administration key. Is there another key in here? A button. Okay. That button does that. Imagine if you were looking to use this as a settlement. That would be handy. Apparently as a settlement you can scrap a lot here. So it's kind of almost a shame. Oh, an angry guest is somewhere. I didn't even get to kill him myself. Surprised that one was there because I've already been through here, I'm sure. Right, I'm sure there's something in the mod about it being a boss level, like a main villain kind of thing. No idea where they might be. And I
Only opens with a key.
still haven't got the patrol key. Oh, right, administration gate key I've got. Right, and I'm pretty sure that opened quite a few doors up here, but I don't think they led to anything. They just laid outside, I think, the keys at the doors here. Oh, that was open now. It was closed earlier on. Oh, and that's got a tree growing out of it. It was closed earlier and I couldn't open it. Oh, is that a key? Oh, great. I found that settler before earlier. I didn't see a key on it. I'm sure I saw it earlier. I didn't notice a key on it. That's infuriating. In typical after you find one blinking administration key, you then find another administration key.
Don't think I won't.
Yeah, I seem to have upset that settler. I don't know how I managed to upset them. I'm gonna leave them alone. I don't know what I did to piss on her chips, but she's not happy with me. I wonder if I accidentally fired through a grenade without realising it. Alright, so I can now open all the doors in here. Though I don't really have much need to. It's annoying that the administration key can't be found inside the building. At least I couldn't find one anyway. And where are the actual... Right, the research labs are down. But I think you can't... I think there must be... Yeah, you can't get to them, I'm assuming, because this is caved in. Oh no, that says they all say lights now. The ones that before they were saying won't work or not working or something like that. Unpowered, they said. So what did I do to make them suddenly powered? I don't remember doing anything. And what did I just... Oh! Hey! Am I imagining things? I'm sure that door wasn't there a minute ago. What the heck? Is it a secret door that only opened up when I put that key in, but I didn't notice it previously? I can only imagine it is. No, those are unpowered. Let's try activating this. Is that door now shut? That's got to be a secret bloody door, and that's still unpowered. I swear that wasn't, unless I just blind as a bat. But it definitely sounded like a noise when I pressed the light button. I did push a button earlier on about access to the labs or something, didn't I? Right, needless to say, I have not seen this before. I am finding new stuff.
I believe we're supposed to file a police report.
Oh,
Yes?
this looks like quite a big
All the
complex as
things go
well.
in baggies for evidence.
Gerald Clearwater. That was the name of the guy who they was unable to reanimate on the one of the things I've read a long time back in this mod. Interesting. Ah, clever. Oh, back here. Back here again.
Don't have the key.
I still don't have the key. So that's just a weird... Well, let's come back into here. Oh, if I... Oh, can I no longer... Ah! It's alright, don't worry. Have I got to shut that bunker door for that to open? No? No. That looks like I've got to go all the way around again and I can't get out of here. I don't have
Can't
the
pick
key.
this.
Oh. This is just a little bit infuriating. How did I get out of there last time? Just when I thought I was getting somewhere, I'm back here again. Well, back around here. Let's go back out via this way. Oh yeah, through here. Right, take some more red away. Red away, da 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 dee. Ugh. Bit of food, just a bit of vim. Bit of vim refresh, some yao guai ribs, some yum yum devil eggs. Right, and at last I have no encumbrance again now, that's good. Was this one locked to me?
Only opens with a key.
Yes, it's unlocked. Where did I go from here? I can't remember now. I don't know, I can't work out where I want to go. Is it all around here? What's that big building I was in before? It's all around the other side. Have I come all the way around? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there it is, up there. Wow. Right, so I need to get back through the helipad. Oh, there's the helipad there. I'm back through the helipad, back down to the complex. What else is behind here? Not behind here. It's typical if there was a key around here all the time that I should have picked up and I didn't, wouldn't it? And doesn't seem to be any keys. That would be my own fault. I'm not really sure what lights it's powering. I can't see any lights being powered much. Oh, these lights are freshly on. If I push that light button again, will it go off? Ah, yeah, it does. I see. I'm not even sure what I actually did to power those lights in the end. What did I do to power them? Oh yeah, right, okay. So there's definitely no way there. Right. Yeah, I'm sure when I swiped it through before, why did this not open then? I don't understand that. Right, and why are these still unpowered? I don't know. Alright. There must be more to discover down here than just going back out. Giovanni Mackenzie, that was the other person whose name was in the newspaper article.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Unpowered. No. Hatch. Close the hatch. Oh. Okay. I need to find something else to power. Oh, hello. Oh dear. He's about to come alive. maybe. Am I about to die irreparably? No, the game is frozen. Right, that thing's just come alive. So let's get some more right away. Couple of it's alive! Oh, at least I'm not getting irradiated anymore. Alright, now it's got more of... That was weird, I looted it when it was dead. And after killing it, it had different things on it. Okay, well that was interesting. And scary for a bit there, because I thought I was about to get radiated to death. Luckily, the thing opened after it was arisen. Okay. Nothing else. Oh, I did find a fumigous blowtorch. Is that a new weapon? Oh no. I don't think it was. It's the blowtorch. I don't bloody know. Any notes for me to read? Sounds like someone's getting into some battle. Oh, they've come alive. All right. I wasn't aware. Don't get in the way, Curie.
Are still within acceptable parameters. Oh, again.
I did see other arrows come up. I didn't realise that these had been resurrected as well. I suppose when the big bad guy was resurrected, these must have been resurrected at the same time. Clever stuff. Maybe it's resurrected everything in the place. Maybe that's why all the guns are going off.
What just happened?
CC. I'm not sure what that means, Camber 12. Right, these are still unpowered. I can't see any way of powering these. I've not found anywhere to swipe the new card. Oh, right. It's a lab ID card. Let's see what this. Secured mail relays. Done registries transfer. Oh, there's loads to read here. Right, no, right. Susan, sorry I couldn't inform you sooner about Dunwich. Clearwater just shat a brick about it, but the truth is I was kept completely in the dark on that one. This fact alone has me quite worried, but his reputation and the trial of death that seems to be following him is even more troubling. I believe some people knew precisely what he was trying to accomplish here 25 years ago. The press described him as a raving lunatic with megalomaniac fantasies, but I'm starting to think there might be a lot more to it than just madness and simple occult mumbo-jumbo. At the time I shrugged that off as mere nonsense, but since we started the K-21 projects, I've learned that nothing is really impossible anymore. So if there's a real power to be gained from some sort of mystical ancient entity, then so be it. We most definitely need a piece of it at any cost. To do that, we'll need to have more control on your research facility. Thankfully, in addition to being an asshole, Clearwater is also grossly incompetent. I'm pretty sure that nobody will really miss him after his unfortunate accident. This will allow me to push for your nomination as a replacement, which in turn should give you enough activities to interrogate Dunwich discreetly. Feel free to submit him to your less damaging experiments if he does not cooperate, but until we know more about how he arrived here, it might be wise to keep him alive. I leave you to that. I believe you have some planning to do. Good luck, Jay. P.S. Do be careful with him. Unofficial reports from his previous prisons paint him as a remarkable influencer and manipulator. He was directly responsible for those ritual suicides in New Alcatraz, and that's while being in solitary confinement 22 hours a day. Radiation leak. So I'm assuming that body was Dunwich anyways. That must... Jonas, we're having problems with the gamma radiator pressure. There's probably a leak in the radiator's intake pipes. I don't need to remind you that with our highly concentrated radioactive fluid, even a small leak will contaminate a whole area, which is what's happened while there's a whole place is massively irradiated. Luckily, we don't have to worry about those damn pencil pushers from the EPA anymore, but any leak would also contaminate our subjects and ruin years of research. We cannot afford that. Please fix it ASAP. Dr. Valnick. Water intake. Dr. Valnick, we need to talk about this lab's water intake. I've told your staff many times, if you don't reduce the frequency of your experiments, those old pipes will eventually blow up. The whole damn system is a disaster waiting to happen. If those water pipes explode, most of the camp will be flooded and we'll have to install a very costly secondary drainage system to fix it. As you've been refusing to hire outside contractors in the past, I'm guessing you're not too keen on having some major construction work on your hands. Jonas. Dunwich. Susan, I need an update on the Dunwich situation. Jay. Dunwich. Jack, sorry about the delay. Since taking over from Clearwater, I've been swamped in paperwork. We've been having a lot of technical problems around here, and that took a lot of my time. As for Dunwich, I've spoken to him a few times, and I think you can put the matter to rest. The guy is a total freak. I don't think we're in any danger from him or his so-called friends. He's a complete lunatic. I think there's a lot of secrecy because sending him back here is just sick, but I haven't found any indications of a conspiracy. I'll keep an eye on him, and we'll let you know if anything happens, but I doubt it. S. Alright, so that's everything on that. Oh no, research logs. Oh my dearie me, so much to read. I feel I'm a bit tired now as well, actually. Too much time spent wandering around trying to find keys that I couldn't find. 3 years of intensive research have led nowhere. We've tried all sorts of radiations at varying strengths, and all we managed to do was to create some horribly mutated creature that went completely feral. We haven't once created something that was even remotely close to a superhuman. What I should have done is irradiate a spider and get that to bite somebody. That always works. Still, Dr. Valnick did point out that because those feral subjects didn't require sleep or food, we could technically use them in some sort of power generator. With the proper motivation, they could be tricked into turning an electricity generating turbine indefinitely or until their limbs fall off. So what did I just read? We're technically using some sort of power generator. They could be electricity generating turbine. What? So there's ghouls inside the power generator? That would be well and good if clean energy was our goal and if we didn't require almost 1,000 subjects to create one of those feral things. That being said, when the war starts, we might get enough new prisoners to give this idea another go. For now, we will continue working on accelerated evolution and process. Dr. Valnick conducting interviews number 1 with Philibert Dunwich, September the 3rd, 2070. Oh, September the 3rd, 2070, I'd be nearly 101 years old, I think. Yeah, that's how maths work, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be 101 years old, nearly, on September the 3rd, 2070. Anyway, how are you, Philibert? Pardon me, may I call you Philibert, or would you prefer Mr. Dunwich? You don't know I'm here, do you? And I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to interrogate me. You see, the friends who had me transferred back here have been collecting favours from all spheres of government for a very, very long time. Our, let's say, group has been waiting for hundreds of years for one precise occasion to collect on all those favours. So believe me when I say that I am the one holding all the cards here. But okay, if you want to play it that way, Dunwich, I could very well strap you down to that experiment table over there and press a few buttons. We will see who is holding the cards after a hefty dose of gamma radiations. Ha ha ha, Doctor, I like your spirit. Feel free to try, but you might be up for a few surprises. Tisha, prep the table. Interview paused 7:02. Interview resumed 7:32. How did you know that would happen? You mean, how did I know that nothing would happen? Don't play games with me, Dunwich. How did you know those radiations wouldn't have any effect on you? I'm sure radiations isn't used. Radiation, not radiations, unless they use the number of different radiations. I don't know. Ha ha ha. But my good doctor, I was about to tell you, just before you put me into that worthless machine. Are you finally willing to listen now? You've got... But before I begin, I wouldn't mind a cup of coffee with a touch of that 25-year-old whiskey you keep hidden under your desk, if you please. How do you know... Letitia, bring us the bottle, please, and you can go home after that. I will finish this interview alone. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I wonder what they've been waiting for. I wonder if they've been waiting for the stars to be right before they actually called in these favours. Dr. Valnick conducting interview number 2 with Philibert Dunwich, September the 3rd, 2070. Interview starts. Well, go ahead then, Mr. Dunwich. I'm all ears. As I was about to say, I've just proven that there's nothing you can do to me to make me talk, but there are things you can do for me in exchange for some very valuable information. Go on. First, tell me, Doctor, what is your goal? What price are you willing to pay to reach it? How many lives have you sacrificed to reach it? Stop right there. Let's not play the comic book game here. I see where this is heading. I was expecting much more from someone with your presumed intelligence. That old boring we are not so different line will get you nowhere. Oh, no, Doctor. That's not where I was going. We are extremely different. For one thing, you are the real monster in the room. Sure, I've made some mistakes. Killing those people here all those years ago was wrong. But I was young and impatient, still had a lot to learn. But I did learn. I learned that death was not the key to my problems, but that pain was. And you see, Doctor, unlike you, once I learned from my errors, I stopped killing anyone who wasn't actually willing to die for a cause. Meanwhile, are you not still murdering innocent people for some pointless research that has led you nowhere after all these years? We've had some setbacks, it's true, but we've made huge leaps in our understanding of radiations and their impact on the human body. Huge leaps? That's what you call those monstrosities in the hallway? I see. I guess that answers my questions then. I can see you are not putting a very high price on human life, which is good, because in the grand scheme of things, human life actually is meaningless. I am totally at peace with my choices, Dunwich, so just get to the point, please. What if I was to tell you that I know ways to tap into powers beyond your comprehension? Those same machines that kept me safe from your... same powers that kept me safe from your machines. What if I was to tell you there are some ways to imbue your puny weapons with those same powers? Is that something that might interest you? I could show you some of those ways in exchange for a very little favour. What could you possibly need? Just a very simple thing. I need my book. Bring me the book that was confiscated when I arrived, and I will show you how to tap into those powers. This was the same Dunwich from Fallout 3, mustn't it? The Kravoknig, or whatever it's called. What's the catch, Dunwich? Do you think I'm an idiot? I might not entirely believe your mystical powers crap, but I sure can tell a shitty deal when I hear one. What exactly is that book? You are not ready to know the answer to that question just yet, dear Doctor. Let's just say that I have some time on my hands and that I need to continue my studies for a while. For that, I need my book. A very small price to pay, considering what I'm offering. Yeah, so this must be before the events of 3. Is it? You have to get the book. Is it on the island in the add-on lookout point or whatever it's called? I'm not sure. Or is it in the Dunwich building? I know you've got the altar kind of thing in the Dunwich building. Anyway, I don't know. Alright then, I will give you access to the book for 2 hours every week, but you will be watched at all time by my armed guard. Take it or leave it. I guess that will do for now. You've got yourself a deal, but I'm pretty sure you will want to consider pretty quickly. Good, then we're starting on those weapons first thing tomorrow. So does that mean there's a weapon to be found somewhere? I can't believe it worked. Dunwich was right when he talked about powers beyond my comprehension. None of this makes any sense. After a few weeks of trials and error, he finally produced a working prototype. We took the basic 10mm CPRC issued gun and somehow he managed to enchant it so that each projectile will be imbued with some sort of damaging arcane energy, as he calls it. I've been running tests for the past few months to find a scientific explanation behind that process. A discovery of this magnitude will certainly be Nobel Prize material. In the meantime, we're keeping to our bargain. He studies his book every week and hasn't caused any trouble in the camp. This is very promising, but I wonder if he's not playing me. There is definitely something powerful about his book and his occult rituals. I'll have to reinforce surveillance around him. Dr. Valnick. Right, and that seems to be everything off of this computer. Is there anything I'm missing here? Well, yeah. Oh, that's got no power. Oh, I didn't have any power before. I can't work out why there's a hatch. Why there's a hatch that's open and closable there. Hello, is that a secret doorway there? It's alive! Alive! What was that Dunwich though? Was that the Dunwich horror? Oh, radiation leak. The main valve is dead. I had to install a double bypass under the experimental table. You'll need to close the valve after each experiment to avoid further leaks. It may take a few seconds for the radiation to be flushed out. Check the console's radiation indicators to make sure it worked. A valve? This valve? Oh, flashing radiations. Did that make radiations or did it flash radiations? I'm not sure. Maybe I should have seen that note earlier. Ah. This is... That's a lift. Haha. It's an interesting lift. It's a lift in a ski. Is this going to lead me out? Oh, it'll lead me up here. Ah, that's why that was a weird... Okay, I see. Alright, and it's still got the thing there so I can... Ah. Okay. Right, I'm just still not sure whether I've done everything now. Assuming I have. I still didn't find a patrol key. Ooh. Oh, I'm blocked off again. I didn't realise. Oh, no, it's open in there. That's cool. Oh, these sound like they're like activate. I'm assuming they're already activated. There's a bloody key for the patrol key. Oh, I did not see that earlier on. I just had a... What the hell did I not see that earlier on? There was a body there, that's why. I'm sure there was a body over the top of it. One I came in before, and I was too busy looking. Oh. Right. Bloody patrol key. That took me ages to bloody find. And to be honest, isn't really worth the effort now. I've found it. Okay. Strange toolbox that opens this up. I've done all this now. Who's that? Well, that raider wasn't here before. Were they? Oh, I don't know. There's sign of Dunwich. Oh. Yeah, that was ever so slightly freaky, wasn't it? Where the mod hadn't quite caught up with itself. Clever. How did I not notice those before? So I can jump out the windows now if I want to. Authorised lab access, so I had to push that one first before I was allowed to do whatever it was to open the lab, I suppose. So I'm going to take the burnt books. I think burnt books now give you paper in Hey Z14, have you seen this mod? It's not bad. Oh, I keep forgetting I haven't got my bloody jetpack on. I thought there was something that was supposed to be able to turn down the radiation levels and lower the water level and all that kind of thing, but I haven't seen it. Some kind of battle going on over there. Looks like the good guys won. Don't know what none of them does. Ah, that settler still hates me. Oh, so I wasn't saying anything
Let's
important.
do this.
Look, I'm your friend.
There's a lot more of them here than I was led to believe.
I don't know, no idea why that one became angry with me. Yeah, I think I've seen everything there is to see in here now. Finally managed to find all the keys. Mind you, most of the reason I couldn't find all the keys because I was crap at looking. And it's been at least another hour that I've done this. I've got about 2. Yeah, it's in about 2 hours. Probably been a bit quicker if I'd found the bloody keys that were there all along. Oh, CC. No, I haven't bought any CC. Someone else typed CC in my comments and I didn't understand what they were talking about. Maybe they was thinking this might be a creative content and that's what I was asking. I'm not up with all the slang. No, it's not creative content, is it called? Whatever it's called. Creation something or other. No, I've not done any of that. I ain't got the money. I ain't got the money, man. Oh, so I've already done that one, haven't I? Don't have the Wonga, don't you know? Me? What you said, CC? No, I'm talking about earlier on in this thread. Someone said CC randomly. I know you mentioned to me earlier on about when I did a little video about it. You said don't buy any of it, and I wasn't really planning on it anyway, unless something really good came on. Because, like one of the points most of the people make, there's plenty of so much free stuff. There's really little point in spending money on it, and I certainly don't have the spare Wonga to spend on crappy stuff. Anyway, have you seen this mod? It's not too bad, but you have to have an unbuilt on Starlight driving, otherwise it's a bit of a nightmare. Oh, look. That bird there's just taking the mickey. Yeah, where did I store my stuff? Let's
Is this worth anything? This world of...
wonder if I can put my original clothing back on now. Creation Club, that's it. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be very anti that Creation Club. Fair enough. I'm not quite sure all the politics of it.
It's very confusing.
Frozen again. Right, am I going to get buzzed by the super radiation again, or have I managed to get rid of the super radiation that was around here? I'm really not sure. Yeah, the radiation seems to have gone. Is that because I pushed that button that was underneath the... I don't know. Wiggly joins the room while he awaits a guest. Do you have a guest? Are you expecting a guest? I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Oh, the money that I picked up already seems to have reappeared. Right, so that's enough of me on this. I think I've done everything. I think I've pretty much found everything. It's not a bad mod, but make sure you haven't built on here already, because it turns into a bit of a disaster. There's lots of things in the way. I dare say if there's a Xbox or a PC version of this mod, and all these people that you encounter here, you can actually talk to. I'd love to know why there's a really tall. But look, what is that all about? No story about him. Got the weirdest name ever. Nashdo I Tot. Is that because I can't think of it being a play on words or something? Nashdo I Tot. No. They're just a giant. Just a random giant. And the story of this mod. Who's having a piss on the wall?
I'll find you. Let's do this.
Oh, is that settler doesn't like me again? Oh yeah. It's my enemy settler. Well, I'm assuming that Dunwich must have escaped, I suppose. Is Dunwich in Fallout 3? I know he's got Dunwich building, but his actual character of Dunwich, who has the book, the Kravoknik or whatever it's called. I don't know. Apparently you can mess with the water levels, but I have no idea how you meant to do that. But I'm not going to be keeping it anyway. I'll be getting rid of this. No, I've played it. But so you definitely, that's it. I'm definitely going. I'm off. Thanks for watching, everyone who's watched it at various intervals. Yeah, point look at. That's the one with the book, isn't it?
So that's it, huh?
And you take it to the Dunwich building, didn't you? And the touch it on the altar kind of thing. I'm not quite sure what it does actually. Oh, you got to destroy it or something like that. Oh well. Okay, I'm out of here. Let's just put my armor back on and see if I get a crazy radiation spike again like I did before. No. So I must have turned off the radiation. Right, I'm off. Cheerio.